2020, the year of the Karen, making America great again, one manager at a time.
I was going at 38.
Yes, you are, ma'am. Good morning.
And the speed limit is 40, and I was going 38, so why are you harassing me?
You are correct. I pulled you over because
you're a murderer.
You know what's about to happen.
And record the police when they're harassing me.
By all means, but you can't do it while you're driving.
I wasn't texting or none.
I think the texting. What? Say that again, please.
While you're driving.
I wasn't texting or none of that.
Do you have that picture?
You scared me and made me think you were gonna murder me.
Every time you see the suit jacket, it only means one thing. Someone is about to get destroyed.
Ma'am.
Here you go, Mexican racist. You're always going to be a Mexican. You'll never be white. You know that, right?
May I have a word with you? Please? So, no. A Karen of this magnitude couldn't just be thrown into a random top 10 video. I mean, this video went so viral, so fast, the news actually covered it before Karens in the Wild channel could put it up. And I love that channel. We all do, don't we? Karens in the Wild. So most of you have already seen this. And for those of you who didn't, don't worry, we got you. Let's do a deep dive, shall we, into this Mrs. I took African American Studies in college, Karen. Stay tuned to the end of this video because I'm giving out another round of shout outs to my brand new Patreon members and those of you who support this channel by commenting, liking, and subscribing.
I was going at 38.
Yes, you are, ma'am. Good morning.
And the speed limit is 40, and I was going 38, so why are you harassing me?
You are correct. I pulled you over because
you're a murderer.
Because
yes, I started to record because you're a murderer.
You can't be on your cell phone while you're driving.
I wasn't on my phone. I was recording you because you scared me.
You can't use your cell phone while you're recording.
I can record you.
May I have your driver's license?
It's at my apartment.
What's your apartment?
It's at my home. I'm just taking my son to his.
Do you have your driver's license?
I mistakenly left it at home.
Do you have a picture of your driver's license?
Yes, I do.
May I have it?
And can you call your supervisor, please?
I already did. He's on his way.
Good, because you're a murderer.
Okay. By all means, but you can't do it while you're driving.
I wasn't texting or none of that.
Do you have that picture?
You scared me and made me think you were going to murder me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Well, that's not just a feeling. You're a murderer.
Okay. You wait for me right here, okay?
You're jealous.
Citation. All you need to do is your signature. He's only citing you for using your cell phone while you're driving. That's it.
There you go, ma'am. Sign inside the red box right there.
For him being a Mexican racist. What is that name? Gasso.
It's on the citation, ma'am.
Here you go, Mexican racist. You're always going to be a Mexican. You'll never be white. You know that?
Whoa. Wait a minute. All right. Listen. Before we crucify Afro Karen over here, which no doubt we will, we could talk about the fact that in Mexico, Cuba, and other Latinx countries with majority lighter skinned population are just as racist as any European white majority population country on earth. Secondly, if we're honest, I know that many African Americans have had the same conversation around the dinner table more than once. Huh? Especially when we saw the 4 percentage point spike in Latinos who voted for Trump. That's when he lost. Which is added to the already high numbers who voted for him the first time. Hey, look, the predictable, religious right-leaning, pro-segregation voter bloc that is the Miami Cuban population and the affinity of many Latinx populations to view even their own darker skinned brothers and sisters as less than or dirty, much less African Americans. But listen, shh. That's our little secret. Oh yeah, we look with a raised eyebrow at the Mexican immigrant who built a little business for himself with the Trump flag hanging out of his pickup truck, who lives right around the corner from me. I mean, hypothetically, of course, and won't stop blasting his music at 1 a.m., even though I have a 3-year-old whose window faces right towards their loud million-watt speaker system projecting a deafening mixture of trumpets and bass and yelling for hours at a time. Hypothetically, of course. But that's not even what this video is about, people. So, what I'm about to say is going to cause controversy in the comment section. For one, privileged white people who can't get enough of this channel for some reason, you may feel some false sense of acceptance from me. Don't. And the rest of the decent people watching, you may find the next sentence you hear alarming. Black Karen in the Mercedes-Benz, you are a Fox caricature of the black woman and mother. Now, listen, I am no psychologist, but I would bet that you are the type of person to have made a little bit of money, a little coin, and removed yourself from the black community in such a way that when you watch those marchers, those BLM marchers, and those videos of black mothers crying out for their children who cannot cry out for themselves because they were murdered by racist cops, like it was just another day at the job, you feel guilty. Listen, the little money you've made has afforded you a lifestyle that greatly reduces the risk of something like that ever happening to you or your child. It's a good thing. And you, unfortunately, like a mother with Munchausen syndrome, actively go out and lie about abuse in order to feel like you still belong. Can you see Karen, Black Karen? You will never be able to reconcile that feeling because you are that sellout monkey that actually believes having a little bit more money and moderately decent car makes you better than the rest of us.
Can't see that. Is this your car?
Yes, it is. And you're trying to say I stole my own car because you're jealous?
Yeah,
Is that what
I don't
that's
think
about?
so. You wait for me right here, okay?
You're jealous?
Bring it in right here. There you go. Black Karen. Only people who think their car is worthy of jealousy would think that someone is jealous of their car. Don't you get it? I've never heard anyone, bring it out. I've never heard anyone with actual money who has any real money or prestige or, let's be honest, self-esteem say that to a police officer when being pulled over and questioned. They question, are you jealous? No, Karen. He's working, is what he is. He's working. Equally puzzling and nauseating is you saying, I'm a teacher. Now what?
Sure.
Thank you.
And I'm perfectly legal, and I'm a teacher. So there.
Congratulations.
Murderer.
Karen, I'm a teacher. Now what? What does that mean? I've never felt the need to proclaim to someone else as a way to look good that it's my job. It's like normal to me. Not you, obviously. Obviously, you are special, Karen. Black Karen, you're special. You know, your car is special. Your job is special. And your skin color is special. That African American studies class that you took in college for one semester in college makes you special, Karen. And the guilt you feel about the cocoon you've built for yourself requires that you constantly find that special blackness, doesn't it? Even if it means lying about the police trying to murder you in front of your son. We'll get to that in a second. I mean, something, just a little something, every day. That's what your guilt requires. Close up again. I need you to know that out of everything that I've said, there's nothing more potent than my original assessment of your absolutely abhorrent mothering skills. Karen.
You're a murderer.
What's your last name? I can't see that there.
Well,
If
here you
stop,
go,
Stop
murderer.
shaking. Zoom in on that for
No,
me,
because
man.
you're scaring me.
Oh,
You're threatening to kill me and my son.
You're threatening to kill me and my son.
Can you give me
Okay.
the
Well, I'll tell you what. You keep smiling.
Yeah,
You're on camera.
You're trying to threaten to kill me.
I
I'm not
didn't say that.
smiling. You're the one who's crazy.
Hold that still. I can't see that.
I don't think I've ever met a mother so psychotic that they would make their child think that they were going to get murdered any second now. Karen, actual real parents usually find a way to comfort and reduce the fear and anxiety in their child, even when things are tense and in a dangerous situation arises. Hey, son, it's gonna be okay. No. There's nothing to be scared of. I'm going to talk to the police officer and we'll be done in no time. Don't you worry. That's a parent. You know, stern, cold face, in the face of adversity, soothing the child, the hero. Not you, Karen. You care only about your clout and your need to find depression in what is essentially day-to-day minor inconveniences. And in doing that, you set us all back. The entire movement that you so desperately want to be a part of, simply because your privilege has warped your mind into thinking somehow you're not a part of it. Karen, you're black. Just like that Latino cop that you assumed was Mexican, we don't know for sure. He is what he is, Karen. He knows who he is, and he... well, he doesn't have to try. And there it is, people. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you've made it this far, it's time for the shout outs. And very first of all, the brand new Patreon member, David Dyke. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Everybody else for the comments, let's get it started. And I know I won't get to you all. Grandma Mona 1, Cheyenne Fox, Carrie Robinson, RGE Entertainment, London's Channel, Mr. Crinkle, who's been waiting for a while for that, The Boomer Report, Lily Gunn, Randy Kilmeyer, Keaton Family, oh thank you, you also watch my wife's channel, B. Kidda, Gabby Osgood, Francesca DeMarco, Viper, VYPR, Therese Finley, Annie Shellnut. Yes, Annie Shellnut. You asked for it, you got it. That's your shout out. Tracy Moore Cougar. Man, I love everything you've been doing. Thank you for hitting us up on the live chats. Ocean Eyes. Tana Williams. Let's stop here. Tana Williams, what she wrote was so heartfelt and poignant. It meant a lot to me. You know who you are. Thank you, Tanya Williams. To Shauna Marie, Mr. Crinkle. I gave you two because you deserved a big shout out. You know why. Irene Wood and Deborah Dufresne. Thank all of you for commenting, subscribing, watching, whatever you do. It helps the channel, and I appreciate it. Thank you.